What is up, YouTubers and outdoorsmen alike? How's everybody doing? Today I decided that I was just going to go out on a whim and buy my first bait casting reel. I've been actually wanting to get into Baitcasters for a really long time, and everybody's like, oh, they're tricky, you know, you're going to end up messing it up and blah, 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 blah. I'm here to tell you, it's not that difficult. I have in my hand a Shakespeare Sigma. I got it at Walmart this afternoon for $40.96. That was on the price tag. And it is a 6:3 to 1 gear ratio. Oops, don't smack the light. And it's recommended for 10, 12, and 14 pound test. With 10 pound you can get about 140 yards on it. 12 pound is about 100 yards. And 14 pound test line they recommend using 80 yards. And I actually have it rigged up on a Shakespeare medium action rod with a fast tip. This isn't the rod that it came with. It actually just came in the package by itself. And I had this rod laying around. It's a brake handled rod, or whatever they call that. Like I said, it was just a rod that I had laying around that I had something else rigged on it, and it's like, you know what? This looks a lot better, and they're both Shakespeare. So this is the Shakespeare Conquest. I don't know if you can read that or not. But it is a 6.5 foot medium action rod. And it's recommended for 6 to 12 pound test line. And like I said, on the reel I have 12 pound. So, yeah. Like I said, I got it at Walmart for, you know, $40. And you're going to run into the problem of, is this going to be enough? And for me, being that I am just now getting into Baitcasters, I totally feel as though a lower end model is a good choice, especially because it is a Shakespeare brand. And I found in my personal experience that Shakespeare is a very trusted brand, whether it be rods or reels. So I figured that it was good for the price, it was a good brand, so why not? Now some guys will tell you that you can put, like let's say your rod calls for 10 to 14 pound test line. Some guys will put something that's higher than 14 pound test line on their reel. But it's not recommended because it can actually cause your gears in the reel to not work the way that they're supposed to. Now when you get it, the first thing you want to do, if you've never owned a Baitcaster before and you want to get it set up, you'll have this knob here, which is your magnetic braking system, and then there is that rod right here, and that is your spool tension dial. You want to crank your spool tension dial all the way up to as tight as you can get it. Crank your magnetic braking system, crank it all the way down to 0 or minimum. Engage your reel and slowly release the spool tension until it just starts to fall. Re-engage your reel, and you want to crank it up to about 5 or about halfway on your rod, on your reel. Sorry. And then you're pretty much ready to go. I'll update at a later video because my battery is about to die. But I will update with more on things that you can do to make your casting more proficient and to better yourself with using a baitcaster for the first time. So I hope that you guys check this video out, like, subscribe, and comment. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below, or you can email me at lamberson.nathan@gmail.com. Alright guys, have a good night.